Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper, known for his horror-themed rock concerts, is surprisingly a born-again Christian. Despite his wild stage persona and past struggles with alcohol and drugs, he grew up in a religious family where his father was a preacher. After hitting rock bottom in the 1980s, Cooper recommitted to Christianity and gave up drinking. He has described his transformation as a return to his roots, rather than a newfound belief. Today, he openly shares how faith brought him stability and clarity. He regularly attends church and avoids substances that once controlled his life. Cooper says that while his shock rock image is theatrical, his offstage life is calm and faith-centered. He's been quoted saying, "Drinking is easy, living is hard. That's where the challenge is, and that's where God comes in." For him, faith is not about perfection, but about daily surrender. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is known worldwide as a boxing legend with a tumultuous past, but fewer people know about his Islamic faith. Tyson converted to Islam in the early 1990s while serving time in prison. During that period, he adopted the name Malik Abdul Aziz and began a journey of personal transformation. Tyson has since described Islam not just as a religion, but as a discipline that brings him peace. He made the pilgrimage to Mecca, one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and has spoken about the emotional impact it had on him. Although his past includes controversy, Tyson now credits Islam for helping him find humility and restraint. He believes his faith offers him a moral framework that keeps his impulses in check. Tyson has said he's far from perfect, but continues to grow spiritually. In interviews, he expresses deep respect for Allah and acknowledges his flaws with honesty. Islam, for Tyson, became a lifeline during one of the darkest chapters of his life. Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom was raised in the Church of England but has followed Buddhism since he was 19. He is a member of Soka Gakkai International, a lay Buddhist organization focused on peace and cultural exchange. Bloom has said that chanting and Buddhist study help him feel centered and purposeful. He practices Nichiren Buddhism, which emphasizes human potential and transformation through inner change. Bloom believes his faith keeps him grounded amidst the highs and lows of fame. He once stated that Buddhism allows him to reflect on his actions and relationships with others. His spiritual routine includes morning chants and gratitude practices. Bloom rarely speaks in depth about religion, but makes clear that it is an essential part of his mental health. He says that his faith gives him the clarity to live with intention and compassion. For Bloom, Buddhism is more than belief, it's a daily lifestyle. Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert is not only a brilliant comedian and TV host, but also a deeply devout Roman Catholic. Raised in a faithful Catholic household, he has consistently maintained his religious beliefs throughout his career. Colbert often talks about how his faith helped him endure the tragic death of his father and 2 brothers in a plane crash when he was just 10 years old. He's known to carry a pocket-sized Bible and catechism with him, even on set. Though he jokes about religion, he draws a firm line between satire and disrespect. Colbert has even taught Sunday school and once hosted a Bible study group at work. He believes that questioning your faith is part of living it honestly. His favorite Bible verse is from Matthew 6, which says, "Do not worry about tomorrow." Colbert says his Catholicism gives him peace and keeps him grounded amid the chaos of the entertainment industry. For him, humor and faith go hand in hand. Brandon Flowers. Brandon Flowers, lead singer of The Killers, is not just a rock star. He's also a devout member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. His Mormon faith has always been a quiet but steady influence in his life. Flowers credits his father's conversion to Mormonism for changing the course of their family, inspiring him to stay grounded. Despite the temptations that come with fame, Flowers has remained loyal to his beliefs. He's said that being a Mormon in the rock scene can feel isolating, but he embraces that uniqueness. After becoming a father, his faith became even more central to his life. Flowers often uses interviews to clarify misconceptions about Mormons, advocating for tolerance and understanding. He avoids drugs and alcohol and promotes family values, which reflect his religious convictions. His spiritual discipline, he says, gives him clarity in a chaotic industry. For Flowers, faith isn't just private, it's part of his public mission. Prince may have been a pop icon with a reputation for boundary-pushing performances, but he was also a devout Jehovah's Witness. He converted in 2001 after years of spiritual searching, thanks to a friendship with fellow musician Larry Graham. After joining the religion, he reportedly gave up performing some of his more provocative songs. Prince even went door-to-door for ministry work, something most fans never imagined. His faith deeply influenced his personal choices in music in his later years. He once said he no longer celebrated birthdays or Christmas due to his beliefs. Prince preferred to let his spiritual transformation speak through his actions rather than interviews. Despite his fame, he maintained humility in religious spaces, often dressing plainly at Kingdom Hall. Many were surprised to learn that such an enigmatic performer was also so devoted to his faith. For Prince, spirituality wasn't an accessory, it was central to his identity. Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, revered for his fearless comedy, also leads a quiet life of religious devotion. He converted to Islam in 1998, something he rarely discusses in depth. Chappelle has said he doesn't want people's perception of Islam to be based on him as a public figure. He believes Islam is a beautiful religion if you learn it the right way. He strives to live according to its values, which he says keep him grounded and disciplined. Although he avoids preaching, his beliefs subtly influence how he approaches fame, wealth, and responsibility. Chappelle also moved to rural Ohio, where he lives a simple, faith-rooted life with his family. He once said that his religion helped him walk away from a $50 million deal when he felt it wasn't right. He believes that humility and reflection are essential, and Islam provides that for him. His faith has helped him navigate both the comedy world and life beyond the stage. Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg may have started out as the controversial rapper Marky Mark, but today, he's known as a devoted Catholic. He openly credits his faith with helping him turn his life around after years of crime and substance abuse. Wahlberg attends church regularly, often beginning his day with prayer and mass. He has spoken about how his relationship with God keeps him humble and focused. Despite his Hollywood status, he tries to lead a simple life grounded in religious principles. Wahlberg has starred in faith-themed movies and often uses his platform to express his spiritual values. He's also known to share Bible verses and religious messages on social media. Though he avoids being preachy, he encourages others to embrace faith for personal growth. He says faith is about action, not just belief. For Wahlberg, religion is the compass that keeps him steady through fame and adversity. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was raised in a household where Buddhism played an important role in daily life. His mother, a devout Buddhist from Thailand, introduced him to the religion at a young age. As a child, Woods meditated regularly and embraced Buddhist values such as self-discipline and respect. However, during the height of his fame, his spiritual practice waned. Following his public scandal in 2009, Woods mentioned Buddhism in his apology, saying he strayed from its teachings. He expressed a desire to reconnect with his former values and regain balance in his life. To him, Buddhism isn't just a religion, it's a guide to right living. He has never claimed to be a model Buddhist, but acknowledges its wisdom. His journey shows that even in moments of failure, faith can offer a path to healing. Though quiet about his beliefs now, Buddhism remains an undercurrent in his personal development. Beck. Beck, the experimental musician behind hits like Loser, is a second-generation Scientologist. Although he avoided discussing his beliefs for years, he confirmed his affiliation with the Church of Scientology in 2005. His parents were members and he grew up immersed in the teachings of L. Ron Hubbard. Beck has said he prefers to keep his religion private because of the public scrutiny and controversy surrounding Scientology. He acknowledges that, like any large group, Scientology includes a range of personalities, some extreme, some ordinary. For him, the faith offers personal tools for growth and understanding. Beck has defended his right to believe as he chooses while remaining apolitical in public. He has also said that people project a lot onto Scientologists without first-hand experience. Despite his low-profile approach to the subject, his continued involvement speaks to his commitment. For Beck, religion is something personal and complex, not meant for the tabloids. If you liked this video, get ready for something even crazier in our next one. We're diving into the 10 wildest made-up religions on screen, from hilarious cults to bizarre belief systems in movies and shows. Don't miss it if you love weird, wild, and wonderfully fictional faiths.